Hey, what's up, guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the Mattel Masters of the Universe Masterverse King Randor. I'm very excited to take a look at this figure. I've always liked King Randor as a character. He's always a cool one to add to your collection. And just, it's always cool to get like these new characters. Plus, this figure's been like leaked and had an Amazon listing for like months now. So, yeah. But I got this figure off of BBTS. It just arrived not too long ago. So you get some beautiful artwork on the front. Really like the artwork that Masterverse has been giving us. Get some more artwork on the side. I'm not sure who that is right now, but maybe she's a future figure. Who knows? On the back, get some product shots. You get a bio if you're going to read Puzzle right now. Get the other figures from the wave. I only have King Randor and Roboto. Didn't care for Beastman. And then you get some really nice artwork on the side here. I like how they made King Randor bald. Like, that's kind of funny. Barcode at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this figure open. Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. First comes with this sword, which looks really nice. I do like that metallic blue gem it has in the middle. Get the, silver blade painted. Everything else is casted. I'm pretty sure, these are the only two parts that are painted. But he also comes with this scepter, which is in gold, and you got that blue orb painted up there. And it's really cool because there's a peg hole at the bottom of the scepter and the peg at the bottom of the sword. You can actually plug them in together. And you get this, just elongated weapon, which looks really cool. You get some display options here. Out of the packaging, he comes with this, more helmeted looking crown, which looks really cool. Very, royal looking, but it also looks like he's ready for battle. You can actually take this off, which is really funny that they left him bald. But it fits very nicely as well, so it's not going to fall out or be loose. So it's just a nice form-fitting helmet. And then you can replace it with this hairpiece over here, which is really cool. And this is probably how I'm going to keep him displayed, because this is how, this is my more mental image of King Randor. And, that's kind of cool. So he does come with a toupee. Now, let's take a closer look at King Randor. Starting off with the head, we already took a look at the hair pieces, but I really do like, the face. It looks nice. I like how they have this little gray area of the beard. Moving down to the rest of the body, it's just an overlay. The armor is just an overlay. I'm pretty sure just the rest of the body is that traditional Masters of the Universe buck, that they use for the Masterverse line. But the armor looks really nice. Some paint slop here and there, but overall it looks nice as is. You get some nice paint on the armor here. You get the blue orbs and on the belt here. Again, it looks cool. And again, with Masters of the Universe, you can always take off the armor if you'd like. As you can see, you get these peg holes. Yeah, you can take these off if you'd like. I'm not going to take off everything, but, it's always nice to have that option to remove the armor and give him a different look. Now let's take a look at his articulation. Starting off with the head, it is on a dumbbell joint. You can look, without popping off the hairpiece, you can look up that much. You can look down that much. You can rotate all the way around. And you do get some pivot. The shoulders can move, well, this one can move up that much due to the shoulder pad, but this one can move up a little bit more. And, of course, you can rotate it all the way around. He's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and wrists that can rotate and hinge. But the other wrist here has the up and down hinge, which is always cool. You're not going to get much movement in the torso other than the rotation here, because, this is all one big overlay. The legs can kick forward that much. They can kick back some. You can also... I'm pretty sure he has drop-down hinges, but they're really tight, or just, he probably doesn't. Like, lifting up the skirt, it looks like he has drop-down hinges. They're just really tight and barely want to move, so I'm not sure. Got an upper thigh cut. Double-jointed knees that are really tight. He has a boot rotation. Then ankles that move up, they move down, and then do pivot. Measuring out King Randor, he comes to around 7.5 inches tall. And then here's this new Masterverse King Randor next to the Classics King Randor. This is the one that's based off the Filmation cartoon. It'd be really cool if we can get a Masterverse version of this. And then here's the Masterverse version of King Randor next to the vintage King Randor. As you can see, it takes much inspiration from the vintage design. And here's the new King Randor up on the rotating base. I have to say this figure's really cool. I remember when the images leaked online, I always thought this was a cool looking figure. It is a cool looking figure. I really do like the look of it. King Randor is a very important character to the Masters of the Universe lore. He being He-Man's father and, Prince Adam's father as well. So it's always a very important character to have, and I've always liked King Randor as well. So it's cool to have him in, the Masterverse line, especially in the new Eternia version. I'm pretty sure Mattel is just focusing on new Eternia right now, which is really cool. I really do like that. But yeah, this is a great figure. I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Can't wait to put him up with the other Masterverse figures. And again, I really do like how they took inspiration from the vintage design a lot. It gives him that more armored look, and it gives him more a battle-ready look as well. But with the hairpiece, it gives him more of a Filmation vibe as well. So that's a really cool detail. I really do like it. The accessories are cool. A little bit lacking, if you ask me. It would have been cool if he came with some interchangeable fists. But overall, great figure. If you want this figure right now, he is available on BBTS. That's where I got mine. I'm not sure if he's hitting store shelves at the moment, but he should be soon enough. I'm not sure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.